Welcome to the first half of
the Talkheavy podcast.
Hey, G, we back for another fire episode, and guess what?
And we got a guest that everybody's been asking for. They've been asking when we gonna bring her back.
Yeah, so she back. Don't waste no time, Dev. Let's get this thing rolling.
You already know who it is. It's Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Mr. Choke Your Mama, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out. And yeah, it's a very special joint. This person was a part of a classic series. We don't even have to go down this path, but it was one of the most classic series ever where she came represented, brought paperwork, you know what I'm saying, to the table, came with proof, what they call it, receipts, you know what I'm saying?
She clocked that T.
Yeah.
That's what she did.
You know,
docket numbers.
So that we could get into it, let's give it up real quick for Kira the Realtor. The real.
I'm a broker.
You a what?
I'm a broker.
Cause that's
Kira the broker.
Step her name.
Realtor. She's a realtor because she real, but now she a broker because she be breaking them.
Deals.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. It's the Prince of Hunting Park, the BBW lover, the pregnant woman slayer, Mr. 2 push-ups a night, the man built in the image of God himself, Slice Maximus.
It's the North Philly legend. Strawberry Mansion's finest, the BBW hater, the pregnant woman creator. They still calling me Jesus' first cousin. He go raw cause the condom keep bussin'. From North Philly to South Beach, cause that's about as long as this pipe reach. You should always fuck with a chick that stutter from the get-go, cause you might bust your nut before she say no.
And ladies,
sucking dick is good for your mental health, so don't do it for him.
Do it for yourself.
G_winner.
All right, let's get into it. Kara, you're not new to the show, so you know people write in and we help people at home, so you're going to be a part of being with the therapist
Bro,
today.
are we going to help this week? Like,
we've been helping a lot of weeks.
We got to.
Yeah, we've been helping.
We've been trying not to help people.
I'm going to sidetrack this conversation some kind of way.
All right, so listen, I went on my Instagram today, right? And I asked people to send questions in. And I got this question and it was wild, so it overjumped some people's questions.
Okay.
But hopefully we can help.
That's my style right there. Okay. I like the wild ones.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. Here we go. Hey, yo, I got to ask the bros something that's been messing with me heavy. My boy used to smash this girl back in the day, way before she transitioned. Now she's a whole man, facial hair, no titties, looking like a straight up dude. And he out here still slaying. He act like it's cool talking about she got a pussy and pussy is pussy. But to me, that shit is weird. Man, that shit got me heated. Like, he just brushing it off like it's all good. Like, he don't see nothing wrong with it. Honestly, I'm starting to think maybe he kind of gay or something, which is making me fall back from my homeboy. The way he be talking about it, it's like he more into the idea that she used to be a woman than how she look like a nigga right now. That shit is wild to me. Feels like I'm losing my folks and niggas is out here losing their mind. I'm feeling some type of way. I'm disgusted and I'm starting to feel like our friendship is about to be over because of it. And the nigga ain't asked no question, but I took it because I said, that shit is wild.
Yo, yeah, that don't even need a question. This nigga put out a statement to the world.
He just trying to say, this ain't my boy no more.
Fucking a bitch with a beard is crazy.
Oh, man. So hold on. So
you can ask whatever question you want.
Yeah,
the nigga asked a question.
Yeah. So it's like is he basically asking is his boy gay or is he wrong for cutting it? All right. So why is he so mad about it? Like I could understand if he thought it was like
think about
funny or something like that.
Dev, if I found out you was gay, I'd be mad.
Damn, that's crazy.
I would be disappointed.
I'll be mad. Cause what happens is you start replaying shit. I'm like, yo, the time that nigga had me over for ice cream and cake.
Yo, that's wild.
That nigga was lying to me.
Yo, that's crazy.
You'll start replaying shit.
Wait, hold on.
Like, wait, was X throwing really X throwing?
He wanted me to chuck my
nigga,
it was ass throwing like it was or something like that.
Yo, fuck that.
Hold on. So hold on. We gotta veer off because of what he just said.
Yeah.
So do you feel like if a person was your boy and now he come out gay, does that make you in your mind think he want you?
I'm pretty handsome.
I would definitely like question scenarios. I'll be like,
Yeah,
damn,
I
that
would
time
say
I
the
slept
same
at the
thing.
bottom of that nigga bed. Damn, that time I got drunk, went to sleep, and like you start questioning all types of shit. That
Kira,
time,
would you feel some type way? I know women are a little different. If you just all of a sudden your bestie, I mean, you're undressed in front of her, and I know y'all girls don't
seen
care.
the titties, everything.
And then you find out she like women.
I mean, if she's my friend, I'm gonna, still love her regardless of whatever it is that she chooses to do with her life. But I would question some instances like, was you really looking at me?
You'll question.
But
You'll question that.
yeah, certain scenarios. Like I would question
And-
certain things, but listen, to each his own.
Is everybody conceited?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And then you gotta think about all of the times that friend fucked your relationship up. You gotta think about all the time the motherfucker gave you bad relationship advice because they really wanted you. You know what I'm saying? They be like, man, fuck that bitch. Man, fuck that bitch, bro. You don't even need her.
Well, first off, I don't think even that nigga saying fuck that bitch is saying fuck that bitch, nigga, fuck me.
It's not what he meant.
That's a huge leap. If he thought in his mind that by telling you fuck the bitch, you was going to end up fucking him, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But you got, because you'll be think, you know how people get secondhand embarrassment. And it'd be like, yo, if on my wedding day, Dad was to just walk up in there with a nigga, I would be embarrassed.
Man, hold on.
I would be embarrassed.
using
A
me as
Rican
an
nigga. A Rican nigga.
Stop using me as an
Like, this is something we don't know. Like,
nigga wear one pink shirt next thing you know.
Nigga got on a salmon shirt. Salmon shirt.
Nigga wear
That's
one pink shirt
salmon.
and it's over.
Yeah,
Damn.
shit.
Are we immature? Because
Yes.
in the comments they said we
Yes.
were very immature.
About what? Talk to him about it.
We
Talk to him about
homophobic.
it.
So I didn't know people love cats that much.
Okay.
And so we said something like, any single man with a cat is gay. And
Well,
we been
no.
getting bashed.
We didn't say shit. We didn't say shit, nigga. You said that shit. And I got blamed for it.
No, you said it. You said it. But I just want to say this. People act like we're homophobic because if you don't agree with something that's kind of gayish, or if you find it uncomfortable, do that make you homophobic?
No.
Because I think they phobic is fear. Is fear the
Yeah.
same thing as uncomfort?
I
don't
feel
know.
like it's inclusive. I just feel like everybody could get these jokes.
Fear. Phobia is the problem with the word.
Right.
You know what I mean? Phobia is the problem.
So
Because
we
it's a
homo
fear.
we homo jokey.
Jokey.
We homo
You know what?
jokey.
We need a new word for it.
Yeah, we homo jokey.
People
What?
that
I mean,
think,
it's all lies. I mean, be who you are at the end of the day. I mean,
not really. If you think about it, look. If a person thought that if they G peoples, if they come out and say that they're gay, the G thinks that they want to suck his dick. That's what G thinks.
Because I'm handsome though.
That's what G think. But what if he like fat niggas?
I'm just saying I wouldn't know that.
What if he like tall niggas?
I wouldn't know that. I would never
You never
I would
gonna ask him what's
I would
his
never
type.
ask him what's his, like, yo, bro, so like what's your what's your type and shit?
No, that's the craziest part. Me, like, I guess
You wanna know and
a
shit?
person is gonna be startled. No, if a nigga was in my circle and that happened, I'm not gonna cut the nigga off. But you gonna get clowned on. It's just a part of it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just jokes,
So
you
some
know?
of those clowning, you gotta be ready for. Niggas is gonna start asking you shit like, "Yo, nigga, so what niggas in school you like, nigga?" No, I wanna know. Niggas gonna start clowning. Like niggas gonna wanna know shit. Like,
Yeah.
yo, you used to like Taheem and them. Yo, you want some shit?
That's fucked
Niggas
up.
is going clown, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
just a
it
part
only
of
get malicious when the clowning is like consistent. Like when it's like every time you see a nigga, that's what we talking about. It'd be like, nah, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, we gonna keep it real. We catch a lot of flack on the show for like the shit we talk about and the shit we clown. Let me explain something to y'all. Nobody has been the butt of the jokes more than us,
Yeah,
more than
and
us
that's a
three.
fact.
At the end of all of our stories, we are not the hero. We are the nigga that lost at the end of most of our stories. So we're not telling these stories that make ourselves look a certain way because we really be the nigga fucked up at the end of the story. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really kill each other more than us three.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a transparency thing, man. It's a podcast that's super transparent. But back to this person that's going through whatever they going through. He's obviously he's uncomfortable at this point with this person's decision. So do you want to go into that, or do you want to go into whether or not this nigga?
But I got a
is
real
gay?
question. I got one question. So you're a realtor. You're a very popular realtor. You ever tried to sell somebody a house that tried to pipe, that wanted to pipe?
What?
I don't mean the plumbing in the house neither.
How did it go to that?
Because I'm talking about like a woman though, like you know what I'm saying, like
a
little
female?
dyke, like little stud. You ever stole the stud?
That has never happened to me, but I keep it professional in any aspect of it. Like,
But I don't think you
all
keeping
I
it professional
focus
got
on-
anything to do with it.
Yeah, I think they still want to fuck.
because I'm gonna still turn the situation around to let's
Okay.
get this money. Like at the end of the day, what are your goals?
All right, so let's role play this out real quick. You know what I'm saying? You're selling me a crib.
And
Right.
GB is stud.
No, I'm not a stud. I'm just a nigga trying to fight.
No, GB's a dyke. GB's a dyke.
No, I'm not a dyke.
We gonna go with that,
My dick too big.
No,
Listen,
GB's transgender.
listen. No, come on, bro. This will never be a clip on the reels. Never mind. Go ahead, Dad. What's your question?
All right,
You fucked the whole role play up.
So GB's the dude that transitioned, right?
Never,
This
bro.
explains his height.
Never.
This
Okay.
explains his height.
Yeah,
You used to be a girl. Now, you know what I mean?
Now you gotta sue me.
Okay, y'all gonna make me put my dick out on camera, bro. Stop it.
Crazy, man. You know what I mean? So now,
Okay.
now he trying to holler, he trying to buy the crib.
Right.
And now, out of nowhere,
All right, we
Let's
walk in the house. You showing me the house. All right, boom. What would you say? We walked in the living room. What you start being like? Yeah, check out the marble.
Yes.
Like, what'd you say?
Having a hard time selling this crib.
So now that you have your mortgage approval and are you satisfied with the cabinets and the
Your
layout?
ass fat.
No crib.
Damn, fuck the mortgage.
Oh my god.
oh man, a nigga just stay in vast.
He ain't going to the bathrooms or nothing.
He didn't answer a question.
Yeah,
He didn't
oh my
ask
God.
nothing. He just
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"Guess
I'm
what's
approved,
on my
right?
mind?"
I'm a
Yeah, I'm approved, right? All right.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
my ass don't come with this house.
God damn.
Let's get back to what we're here for.
But hey, I mean, they say is a such thing as seller's assist though. So you gotta assist me with some ass.
So again, any assistance that you're going to require is going to be based off of the money. So
What if I up your percentage?
you can't up my percentage.
How?
We signed. You signed a contract with me.
I got cash on the side.
Cash on delivery.
Got cash
I
on
don't
the
take
side.
kickbacks.
But
That would be a
I would
kickback.
literally just be buying ass.
That's actually a crime, man.
Actually wouldn't have anything to do with the transaction. That
would be a kickback.
purchase.
You know what I'm saying? The way
No
you showed
money
me
is
this.
being exchanged outside of this purchase.
Could you sell a home if you was a man to a let's just say a gay man and he's hitting on you? You're a realtor.
I'm a
Now,
broker.
you trying
I
to stay
am a real
professional.
estate broker.
Is-
It is a
you're a
big
broker.
difference.
What's
Yes.
the difference? Tell us what a broker does.
My qualifications, level, everything is just tightened right now. We'll get into that. But go
Oh, okay.
You got
I'm
the bag.
yes,
'Cause I don't
y'all
think
will
I
be
could.
seeing my brokerage, coming out very soon.
Brokerage.
I think people
My
have to
brokerage.
deal with that at any store, though. I think a person that deals in retail of any kind
Yes.
would be in certain situations where the person at the job is acting like that, and
Get hit
they
on.
gotta just.
Mhm.
They probably gotta just eat shit like this. That shit gotta be rare though, niggas. I just don't think people that bold. I mean, we know what happened with GB at the mall. Beyond that,
Bro,
we
come on,
just
bro.
gonna sit past
stop,
it.
man.
We gonna sit
Bro,
past it. We
bro.
already talked about this a billion times.
That shit didn't happen like that though.
But
Come on, bro.
listen,
All right.
what I'm saying
It
is,
didn't happen like
Because
that.
I work around a lot of people, like in the public.
Like gay
right?
people.
I don't know if they gay or not, but I'm just saying I work in a public community centers and stuff. But I'm just thinking I would be really uncomfortable if they hit on me. Like I'd probably be like, "Yo, the rec closed."
So, you know, but you know, I just want you to understand that $3 million that you got for the city, you really, some of that money went to some gay people.
I'm all right with that.
But so you give money to gays.
Cool.
What?
I'm just saying, bro.
This nigga always trying to flip some shit, man.
I'm just saying, you can just never say, I never paid a gay man. For anything.
What would be the problem with paying a gay man? He didn't pay him to get his dick sucked.
I mean, we don't know that, Dev.
We do know that because he wrote a $3 million.
They
wrote it.
They take checks.
So yo,
Dev, they
so
take
first
checks.
Of all, listen. This is how immature.
This is how I'm gonna get
This is how
fired.
immature we are on this podcast. In real life, the real version character of Slice Maximus is so involved in the city of Philadelphia that he's actually responsible for these kids having
millions of dollars
at outlets of things that's being done for real in the city. He's the one writing these proposals, getting this stuff pushed through. Then he comes on here and just does fuckery. So y'all think that we're stupider than we are because we get on here, act immature. This is our hour to act immature. Then we gotta leave off here and be real dads.
We gotta be out of here. I got fucking kids downstairs and shit. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
But okay. Let's help these people, right? Let's help these people. Dude is mad because his homie used to deal with a chick.
Used to smash her.
A chick. That was a chick. This chick goes through a certain transition. And now his homie is basically still smacking, saying to him, it's still the same bro.
Nah.
That's what what's happening?
Yes. But I'm trying to figure out, when does it no longer become a broad, right? What defines it still being a woman? And let me I'm gonna go through it. If this still has a cooch, but yet a full-grown beard,
let me tell you something.
Is it a disqualifier to sue?
Yes. Let me tell you why. Because even back in the day, right? I'm not gonna. This is just me.
Don't talk about your Aunt Bunny.
No, I'm not talking about Aunt Bunny. I'm just saying, like, even back in the day, chicks used to have the little mustaches, right? They used to have the mustaches, and some chicks used to get the little hair on their chest, right? Some chicks, listen, I used to go to school with this chick named Sabrina, right? She used to be the baddest chick in the school at one point in time until we got to like 11th, 12th grade. She was still bad, but then, you know, her mustache started coming in thick. You know what I'm saying? Like, the joint was coming in real thick. And it was just like, yo, niggas wasn't on it. Niggas just wasn't fucking with her. Niggas went from like, yo, this is the chick I have to have, to like, nah, bro.
Did she become a man?
No, she didn't become a man.
So if somebody hit it, so would they be considered?
Her shit was thick though, like almost goatee shit. Like her shit was almost like about to be a goatee type.
That's a medical diagnosis.
We don't be caring about medical shit.
I've seen I've seen plenty growing up. Definitely,
because Puerto Ricans definitely be having.
I'm about to say that
Puerto Ricans be having.
Puerto Ricans and light skin. It's something about race combination, because really that's all they is, mixed people. I've seen a lot of mustachios, and they had to cut down their mustachios. I've seen it.
But you also seen the ones that get the little mustache, but then they get the little beard shit growing under here too.
That's crazy.
I don't like that.
I see that.
I don't like that.
I don't see that until you see old ladies that don't give a fuck.
I know young chicks. I be seeing young chicks.
They be shaving.
Yo, they be shaving it, bro. They be like having hormones. I'd rather fuck her.
It's hormones, and you know, birth control pills. I mean, it has a lot to do with that too.
Really? I'd rather fuck somebody autistic.
You know, can we? Anyway, listen.
I would.
Listen. So this person, because I want to figure out. I want to figure out.
Ain't no pussy like slow pussy.
Yeah, it's because GB's trying not to help on purpose.
I'm just saying, bro.
The person has transitioned, and what Slice asked was, where do you draw the line? Because we know that it's definitely actually become more of a hot thing that's going on for niggas to try studs. Niggas trying studs. This has been Drewski is responsible for a lot of this, right?
He is.
But I see a lot of comedy content with barbers and people like that, like coming at the studs, or studs revealing what they would look like if they throw their shit on and everything. So where, like Slice said, where's the difference come in? Where's the borderline? Is it, when do they become a dude in your eyes to where you're crossing a line by fucking with them? Is it the Caesar cut? Is it the hormones? Do they actually have to get an operation on their bottom half, or is it the moment they cut their breast off? What is that moment where this dude is in quote unquote violation to straight manhood?
I don't want to say Caesar, because then Amber Rose had a Caesar one
Yeah.
time.
All
Right, so we're going to let the Caesar slide.
We're gonna let the Caesar slide.
Women with short haircuts.
We're gonna let the Caesar slide.
Yo, that's crazy.
I gotta go with GB.
And I don't like
Keys.
titties, so
This nigga said
I
he
don't
was
even
going to
care.
toss that Caesar salad, nigga. This nigga crazy.
It gotta be facial hairs,
It
beard,
gotta be.
mustache, all that. That's a no-go. Because
Or
you're
the-
the image of a
Or
man.
muscles. Like the two muscles.
Ooh,
Like
too
they start
muscular.
getting the muscles and shit, and like they start really like getting the features. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, nah.
Hold on, so you saying a woman who, okay, hold
Because
on.
once they get on the hormones, you know, they start
Yeah,
bulking up a little bit.
but there's regular women that's just on some athlete
Yeah,
shit.
I don't like them bitches
like,
neither.
yeah, like WWF
I don't like
type
them
Jones
bitches.
and shit like that.
But no, I'm talking about like how China used to look in WWE.
yeah, no, that
I
China
wouldn't
was
fuck-
that
I
was a
wouldn't-
nigga.
I wouldn't fuck.
How you would say, so muscles, you just...
Yeah, muscles, nigga.
All right, that was a nigga.
Muscles,
That was a nigga.
facial hair.
What about when they get the titties for you, cut off for you?
I don't care. As long as she thick down bottom, I could deal with a woman now that don't got no titties.
So hold on. So this is a crazy part, because with somebody I know, like they're a person in a circle, like I'm cool with her too, or well, it's a him now, but it was a girl, and the person transitions so they look a certain way. But the crazy part is their demeanor, the man demeanor they put on feels fake. They still feel like they act like a woman.
Mhm.
So that person, was like dapping everybody.
Hands little, soft and shit.
I don't know.
Cocoa butter.
But what happened was they went and hugged somebody, but naturally went into the up top. The disjoint.
That's crazy.
You feel me? The way that they always did. So imagine if you always hugged a person and you hugged them like a girl. So it was that boom. So my peoples felt mad uncomfortable, because what he's trying to do is, I'm trying to respect you. He has a hard time dealing with respecting transgender stuff. So he's trying to be like, I'm trying to see you as a homie.
Yeah.
But now I come over, I see you, I reach out for the Dizat, right? He like, I reach out for the dap. She go like this on him, and now also he feel embarrassed because he like, it looked like I'm hugging a boy. It looked like I'm hugging a boy in front
That's
of
how
everybody.
my uncle used to hug niggas. That's why he's always fuck with tall niggas. He used to hug Slice like that. He was tall.
Yeah. Yo, that's
He used to always go up top on Slice.
yo. Number one, if he's hugging a nigga that's like his nephew like that, that's a problem in itself. Like,
He's an incest homo.
oh my,
So
yo,
it's
this
like
is crazy.
he feel uncomfortable because he don't want to be disrespectful.
So it's like he's trying not to be disrespectful, but then he's also was worried about how it looked for him. You know what I'm saying?
So what about in reverse? You like girls? You like women?
No, I like men.
Okay, so at what point of a man transitioning, right? At what point if a man say, yo, he starts transitioning and he wants to look like a woman, at what point would it be a no for you?
What do you mean a no for
Like,
me? Like
when you,
no,
when you
I
would stop looking at him like a man?
I mean, I guess appearance. I mean, overall. I think that would be the first thing that they would change.
Like, nigga shave his all his facial hair off. It's over.
That's not feminine though.
Nah,
just shaving facial hair.
She not keeping it real.
Nigga get titties is over.
She not keeping it real.
Well, maybe I don't understand the question.
The minute she's going to look at him like he's not a man is the moment he says
He
that.
says it.
Oh well, yeah, of course.
Like that's the moment.
Can I be honest?
Now a man's different though.
Nah, bro.
No, a man. G.
I would be turned off if a chick.
I
If
grew up
listen,
around a
if
lot
I'm fucking
of.
with a chick, go ahead.
I
I'm
grew up
sorry.
around a lot of gay men, and some of them used to dress feminine, very feminine.
Yeah.
Hair. I'm talking about extensions, all of that. And I mean, I didn't look at the person any different. He was just my friend.
Did you look at him as a man though?
Nah, it was just I didn't even put this person in a category. I just dealt with
crazy.
him as we were, and he was a very humble person.
GB is not going to go off of a person's word. He's going to go off of what they look like. If a woman now...
I'm shallow though.
No. If a woman was a woman that you thought was bad, woman, and she dealt with girls, and she said, you know what, yo, I'm thinking about just transitioning
I would
all
be
the way
turned
over
off.
to.
I would be turned off.
Let me tell you something.
I would
She
be
said
turned off. I ain't gonna lie.
If she said, I'm thinking about, now one, she's already.
If I feel like
doing
she's
the act.
serious, I'll be turned off. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think
He
I ain't
fuck.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
He
fuck
gonna
that one.
fuck.
I'm gonna fuck that one last time.
So
I'm gonna fuck that one last time. Fuck that one last time.
That's the whole point.
I'm gonna fuck that one last time.
you getting changed over on Sunday. Like, I think we need to get together on Saturday.
I'm gonna fuck that one last time, and I'm gonna record it.
This is my whole.
I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna record it.
This is my whole point.
This is
because if you think about it, a chick that's playing with the stud thing is already doing more than a woman that's all the way woman that's just talking about thinking about trying it. They already started the process. They just didn't take the hormones. They got the Caesar. They got the breast
First
tucked.
of all, we said the season is alright.
I know, but I said no.
No,
But I'm
I'm messing
saying
with
they
you.
got the Caesar. They tying their titties down. They doing all the moves. You feel what I'm saying? They already doing it, and niggas is already hitting them joints.
But why is these stuff still fucking?
I don't know. Maybe it's a biological thing. The actual feeling of getting penetrated.
weed.
Why
they
not
got-
be just bisexual if that's the case? If you
Because you wouldn't transition. Bisexuals don't really transition, I don't think.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
and
She could be a girl.
I think they just don't like niggas. They might like the feeling of dick, but don't like niggas.
Mm.
They don't like them so much they try to be niggas.
Yeah, because I don't get that part. Because here's the crazy
That's
part.
different.
Because here's the crazy. No, you're right though.
That's different.
Because I always been confused about a woman will change herself into a nigga to fuck with women.
Yeah.
That always like threw me. It was like so.
Yeah,
so
I don't understand.
Hold on. Say that again. Say
Yeah.
that.
a girl
Uh-huh.
change themselves into a nigga
Uh-huh.
just to fuck with chicks.
Exactly. That's what they want to do. Yeah.
But my thing is, if you like he said, you don't like niggas, but you want to be one.
You might as well
That's
just be
no.
But
Hold on, wait. It's a difference. Hold on, bro. I think this should be common knowledge to think it's a difference between wanting to be something and not being
Yeah, because
attracted
we like
to
bitches,
it.
but we don't want to be them. Yeah,
It's exactly. They're saying I'm not attracted to them sexually. They want to be one so they could live out. It's like they like, nigga, I want what you getting.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but the crazy part is, I had a chick tell me they don't really be liking all the time when the shorties be transitioning. They be like, yo, sometimes she's like, yo, sometimes I want to suck some titties too. John told me. She's like, yo, it's better sometimes when the chick just stay a girl and just throw the strap on them.
So
Because I get the option of being with a girl and I get the option of being with a nigga.
that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what
It's almost like I got a variety and shit.
Why don't you just be single and fuck both?
Nah, baby.
Instead of trying to make a 2-for-1 special.
The HIV rate up, nigga.
Hold on, wait,
HIV
what?
rate. Can you- I want to give
That's
you
what I'm saying. If I'm gonna do all that, why don't they just be single and be bisexual and just get both instead of trying to merge it all into one fucking package?
Because they in a world where they can merge them. So if they looking at it, they looking at it like they can merge. So I'm gonna tell you this: niggas would have to step their game up. I'm friends with a lot of people, gay women, all types of shit. We all know, like people that we joke around on the show, but our fucking circles are diverse as hell.
Yeah.
Family members,
But
our
like
kids.
we've had, like we said before, man, we've been in here and we've had these conversations with
front of
transgenders in the room.
You've watched this show, and behind the camera will be somebody trans, and
Yes.
like this is
Cracking the fuck up.
Yeah, like this is what it is. So, but what I will say is sometimes I think what's going on is these women that's transitioned to a man have an insight to women. Like I'll look at their attention to detail of how they like care for. You know, I will be like, yo, you being too emotional. I can't even deal with the shit. You're not being logical. I'm not bowing down to your non-logic. And I'll watch them bow to it because they understand it. They actually have those same illogical feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll I don't know what they'll come as a service to those things. They'll bow down to those things. They'll accept those things. So a woman is looking at it like, yo, they want to get the nigga sometime. You know what I mean? They get the nigga look.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But they get the person that understands how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Or won't argue against their illogical being.
But
So it's like a hybrid. It's rough out here,
You know what's crazy that I just thought about? Realtors are actually responsible for niggas getting the most pussy. Where we do most of our fucking at.
In the crib.
How are we responsible for that?
And girls want men that
got their own crib.
Most fucking not done in the crib.
Most not?
No.
Nah.
Most fucking is done
in the studio?
It's done in apartments, anything but a crib. Most people that get cribs, men anyway, are in full-on relationships. It's not as normal for a single man to decide this is the home I'm going to buy. That's something your nigga really do with his wife. I can see
with
more.
A chick that is about to be.
Let me ask you this: do realtors help you find rental properties?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
so
apartments.
GB theory might be apartments. So GB theory's right.
Yeah.
I've referred people that was looking for apartments. You can help people that.
Okay. Yeah, the fucking go down in apartments. When a nigga, it'll be
That's
a nigga.
A fact.
Yeah, because you got to think. A
hotels.
nigga have a crib with his girl. When they break up, he go on his fuck streak in the apartment. In the crib, he was getting the same pussy. When he get in the apartment, that's when he go on a fuck streak.
He ain't lying.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm telling you, they call smut huts.
I never caught my apartment.
I've never thought about that ever.
Every crew had a smut hut at one point. It was somebody in the crib who was single that had a house, or had a place for rent. Normally wasn't a house, and that's where people took their joint to the fuck.
Unless you got a friend that got a studio.
Yeah.
Sometimes a
this
studio
is the smut hut.
Sometimes a studio could be a smut hut.
Yeah, because the time I spent the night here, it was already nut on the sheets.
This is not
true.
true.
To tell you, man, I spent the night here one night.
That's what y'all be doing.
He's
literally nut on the sheets already. I don't know.
Literally making this
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, so we gotta close this out for my friend. Yo, if you uncomfortable, you gotta express that to your friend. He said it's his best friend, right? And I think if it's your best friend, you could tell him like, yo, that shit is a little weird to me.
How you explain that?
Because I'll tell my friend, if you was sleeping with somebody that looked like a nigga, I would tell you. Like, yo, what's up with you? It looks a little weird, right? And I would let you know, yo, I don't know what type of gay time you on, but I feel like you gay, like, because we're friends. We're real best friends.
Listen, you know why he don't got no real friends? He must don't got no real friends because real friends would clown you out of that shit. Real friends would clown you to the point where you would either hide it or you would be uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's a real friend.
No, that's a real friend, bro.
A real friend ain't letting that slide.
A real friend is going to save you, got to save you from yourself. Because it's like, yo, bro, you just embarrassing the
crew.
I wish we had more this is such a rare. I hope it's a rare thing. I wish we had more information. Like, does this person done anything else that this person looked at as gay, or is this strictly an isolated situation where this person just looks at it like this is a girl that I fuck with, and he was going to fuck with this girl no matter what this girl did, whether she was a skinny joint that turned fat, whether she was a joint that got her skin melted, whether she was a joint that got whatever. Like, what is it?
That's hard.
Like, that's the thing I need to really understand.
All right. I got a question. Real question. I got a question. If you went home right now and your girl said, Dev, I now identify as a man, is you going to still fuck?
No. Cause
she don't get nothing done. But she just, yo.
Call me Dave.
I'm a man now.
Number one, you're not getting called Dave.
I'm a man now. I'm a man now.
You're not getting called Dave.
I'm a man now. Come hit from the back.
Call me Dave.
That's some like trolling shit. What's crazy is that's some shit that our girls will watch the show
and try it.
They see that and then be
try it. Be like, come on, Dad. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just try to be a fucking jerk off and shit like that. But no, I really wonder, because is this person just on some shit like this whatever her name is, if it was Tasha and now it's Tim or whatever, where he just accept like, man, that ain't no fucking Tim, nigga, that's Tasha. I've been piping Tasha for years. I don't respect it. I ain't respect her when she first started fucking bitches saying she was gay, and I still hit, and even when she turned like this. To me, it's strange as fuck, and for him to be able to overlook it is strange. For me to feel like I'm mad at what another nigga's doing, that anger part, I just don't get. I can't get that part. He's too invested in what this other nigga is doing.
Yeah, like why are you worried about it that deep?
It's like, how could it be this deep? Like,
It's that deep.
yeah, not for me.
It's that deep. It's that deep because now you could bring a chick to my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
You can't bring that to my apartment.
That's crazy. Hitting the train.
I feel like if I hit a doing gay activity in my spot.
If I hit a transgender on your sheets, you good with that?
See,
bro, this is
you're not being honest. Man.
Hold on, first off.
Look at his face. You can tell he ain't being honest.
First off, I don't want you hitting nothing on my sheets. But this is what But this is what I will tell you.
But you would let your man fuck in your bed.
No. I'm really.
That's what I'm
You
trying
would
to say.
let your man fuck in your bed.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on, but this is actually weird. Like, this is the part where I do start to understand. Maybe the word phobia is not the right word, but I could understand how people in that community start getting mad at a person like Slice because they're saying, dog, this girl was already, wait, hold on, real quick. This girl was already coming to your crib. It's literally the same person. This person, what you basically said is, ever since Tasha got shaved her head and grew a mustache, she not allowed in your house no more.
But listen,
that's what you're saying because it's the same.
I call you. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So look, because you know how homies be. All right, so let's say, boom, you here. I call you. I'll be like, yo, bro, I got a shorty. Yo, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no way to take her. You be like, all right, come to the store. I walk in with Kara. I walk in, you see her, right? You like, oh, you dat me. Like, all right, bro, go ahead. Handle your business, right? Boom.
2 weeks later.
Next day, you like, yo, how was it? I be like, yo, shorty used to be a dude. You know what I'm saying? She just transgendered.
That's not the same scenario.
No. You would be disgusted. One, you would be disgusted that I hit in your bed. Two, you would be disgusted that you dat me on it.
Hold up. First
you would be disgusted.
Can I? No. So for the viewers at home, and people paying attention, I want you to hear how illogical these comparisons are. He's talking about the fact that this woman turned into a man. Not Kira's the same Kira. It's
no, you don't know her though. You don't know her. I walk in.
You gotta change it.
I walk in
back with a beard.
The difference.
But no, I just tell you, Kira used to have a beard.
No, but this is the difference, GB.
We not supposed to use
hold on. She on the same shit. She says, "Are you?"
The first time.
The difference is, I thought you was sticking your meat in a coochie and found out you was sticking in a butt. In this case, you're still sticking your meat in a coochie. She just got a hair.
She just look like a nigga.
It's like, what are you
so that's why I said, if Kira's a girl, she comes back with a beard.
He's saying it's still the girl. Like
no. What I'm saying is, you would be more. You would be disgusted. What I said is the same thing. You would be disgusted if you found out somebody hit a transgender in your bed. But if your homie came over with a girl that you thought was a girl, you would be cool with it. You'll be proud of him. But if you found out that the chick that you dapped him on really used to be a nigga, you would feel disgusted.
But that's still literally a reverse of the situation.
I know that's not the scenario.
No, it is a reverse of the situation.
It's literally different.
But based off of how it would make you feel.
Yeah, but it's two different things.
It's different because she's still a girl.
What if she come back 2 weeks later with a beard and her boobs off? A grown-looking man coming.
But just the fact that person can just shave their shit back off the next week, right? And put a dress on, and then she's just back a girl.
But you wouldn't dap him at the time when she come in with that.
Exactly.
Good point.
Exactly.
When she come in looking like a nigga, he ain't getting the same dap.
I got something for y'all. I got something for all three of y'all. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck what other people
real
do.
rap. The crazy part is, if it's a chick, let's say a chick you used to date, a chick you used to be in a relationship with, or a dude. Now that person has converted over. You on social media, if you see that, you would somehow be upset a little bit because you would think people would associate that with you somehow. I'd be like, damn, he was with her. He was with her for 7 years.
He on point.
He was with her for 7 years.
Girl, and I got an ex-girl that went gay, but if she turned into a nigga,
you would somehow think it reflect on you.
Slice used to fuck that. That's a bad representation on me.
It would be.
I would be upset.
I understand what you're trying to
say. A relationship though, not a joint you just used to pipe.
I mean,
I don't care if you just use the pipe.
It's the same. But I really don't. What somebody else do ain't got nothing to do with me. Right. Especially if I'm with my girl that I'm with. That's that person life. Like they might go on to do anything.
Your girl's gonna definitely clown you.
Put it like this.
Your girl gonna have jokes.
Put it like this. I would be more upset if they was doing other things, like something else that was considered deviant, or not even considered is. Like if I found, like
hitting the pipe.
Like no, like a girl that I fuck with and I found out she a teacher and I found out like she fucking student kids. Or something like that. The fact that like I actually was in a relationship with a person that was doing this, like that type of shit. That's the type.
You don't care if she got dick now.
Yeah, that don't got nothing to do with me. That don't got nothing to do with me.
We're not using that
They don't
scenario
care because all of them years you walking by and she was smacking you on the ass and something else.
But it didn't. It didn't though.
I'm saying, I think
niggas can't.
I know there's some bullshit, but I take pride in going to like my neighborhood and saying like, yo, I always had nice looking women. And you had them. I stand on that, right?
Yeah.
At the point when niggas like, well, what about her? And she's a nigga looking, bro. That shit is null and void. It's just fuck my whole statistic sheet up.
That's the joint. That's the John Deb used to fuck with.
Yo, I'm not. Listen,
you don't care.
We can do this. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everybody watching this, we are 45 years old and better. Right now, we could show our roster. These Jones is fat. They fuck.
No cap.
Yo, so
no cap.
So no matter what, when you judge our report cards, you gotta go off of when
you gotta go back and shit.
You gotta go off of when we was fucking with them, because I could run into somebody. Yo, I've literally went in a store and saw chicks and they hid from me because of how they look now, where it's like, what's up, Dev? And I know that they feel weird because, and now I'm playing it off. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, fuck.
But they look fucked up.
Kira, you ever had that?
You ever had that? You ever fuck some bum niggas?
That when you go back see them 5 years later, they just look like shit.
You like, damn, I let that nigga hit.
Nah, not really.
Your roster tight.
So your roster tight?
Let me look. I'm not really looking at them. I'm not looking at them like that. But let me think.
Hold on, all your niggas was super thorough?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, then we gotta take our stuff back to the person that was a guest on our show before. She said he was super thorough. He was a thorough nigga. That's what you standing on?
Wait a minute, hold on. What you say? Wait a minute. What you say?
Wait, you said
you talking
about all the niggas you fucking with super
Are we talking about exterior or character?
Like, we talking about right now. Okay. Like, you like exterior.
All right,
we can keep it at exterior wise. You know, let that be that.
Every nigga that pipe is that nigga.
Well, super
exterior wise, they alright.
Oh shit.
Okay, she gonna stand on her roster. I tried to.
That's cool.
All right, listen, we can't help you, bro. We gotta get out of this first half.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Tell your man he weird.
I mean,
man,
tell me gay. Like,
or
you gotta,
don't give a fuck, man. Like Dev.
like your dad let transgenders get hit in his bed.
And that's the end.
Welcome to the second half of the Talkheavy podcast.
Hit the like button. It's free. Don't cost you nothing.
Hit the like button, man, and send some money to the cash
First
app.
of all, I see you in the chat. Hit the like button.
Yo.
You see this? You here.
You're literally in the live chat.
Yo, everybody that's in the chat that fuck with us, y'all do know, right, that we could see when the like button go up and shit. We be telling y'all to hit the like. Y'all don't be hitting like and shit, man.
Yeah, so if we see 50, 60, 70, 200 people in the live chat,
we got 46 likes.
It's like, damn.
Yo,
it don't cost you nothing.
If you fuck with us in the chat, send 4 quarters. All right? Yeah. Everybody send 4 quarters at the minimum.
Everybody who watch. Listen,
I'm like TD Jakes out this
fuck
bitch.
it. Yeah. Look, can we do this? Everybody who's watching the episode, can y'all send us $1? Everybody who's watching the episode, send us 99 cents, man. 99 cents.
Honestly, yo, what's crazy about it is when you doing independent projects and stuff like this, you know how much of a world of a difference it is. How much more production, how many more episodes we would be able to give if a person said, yo, we going to send you $1 for the episode. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
We trying to give y'all a movie.
Yeah,
we trying to make a movie.
Cause
we trying to make a movie here.
Y'all be like, yo, give us more. Yo, we do other stuff for a living.
Yo, man,
You know what I mean?
y'all be wanting to see all these beautiful women on the show, bro. Let me tell y'all something, man. We trying to do a movie, man. Y'all be wanting to see all these women in sex scenes and all of that. Bro, we need the budget.
Kira not getting naked for no reason.
Kira not getting.
Hit subscribe too.
Subscribe right now.
Hit subscribe right now. She'll
buy a house.
Buy a house too.
Buy a house.
And she'll show
She's a
you
broker.
naked.
You know what? That's a wild movie, Kira, like a killer joint where she like sell a nigga a crib, but she obsessed. She be in the house and shit. Like,
Fuck him, then kill him.
Still got the keys to the crib.
This is our house.
I still got the key. I got the lockbox too.
Yo, Tubi gonna steal this idea.
Yo,
bro.
Yeah, y'all there.
No, the last
If y'all send $1, we can hurry up and put the movie out.
Word up. I gotta talk to Kyrie.
Oh, shit. Y'all ready?
No, we gotta keep Kira away from Kyrie.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I know him. That's my people's. He
Oh,
people's.
shit.
Oh,
You
shit.
know
You
him,
ain't been in a movie yet.
Fuck.
Say no.
It's nothing like that.
All right, here we go. Let me find a question. All right, here we go. Second one from the day. I just took them all who DM today. Again, keep sending the questions to the DM or the email, all that shit. I appreciate y'all who send it in today. I grabbed y'all questions.
All right.
I honestly don't get my girlfriend sometimes. I decided to give her my old car for her birthday because she used to always drive it anyway, and it was her favorite.
Mhm.
And I thought she'd appreciate having something she liked. I even went out and bought myself a brand new car. So I was doing something nice for the both of us. But now she's upset, acting like I handed her some junk, like she don't care about it and I don't care about her feelings. It's frustrating because I feel like she's ungrateful and doesn't see the effort that I put in. I thought it was a thoughtful gift, especially since she was always preferred to drive my car anyway. But now she's making it feel like I gave her some old worthless junk. Honestly, I feel disrespected and annoyed with her. It's like she don't appreciate shit. I was trying to do all this for her birthday and she's ungrateful. How do I get her to understand that she's being ungrateful and I was trying to do something special for her instead of feeling like I tried to insult her?
So, all right. Go. You want to go? You want to go?
Yeah, let it go.
The fact that he purchased a brand new car for himself and just pretty much gave her the hand-me-down, that's why she feels like that. She feels like she should have gotten the brand new car.
Goddamn women!
That's crazy. So look.
That's why she feel like that.
So I feel two ways about it. I feel two ways about it.
Although she should
Let
be
me tell you something.
appreciative.
Now, one, she is being in real life. In real life, she is being ungrateful.
Okay.
In real life.
Okay.
Right? But we always say pussy ain't a present because it's something we already getting. Right? So if you giving somebody a gift that they already using anyway, she drive this car every day and you like for your birthday, you like, all right, here, just take that, John. It's kind of like the same thing.
Hold on.
Kind of the same thing.
Wait. So to counteract that, I do like GB's point a lot. But to counteract,
I'm just playing devil's advocate though. But in real life,
no. Maybe the rules change because how many families give their child their car? Most of the time, this is done. It's just done with kids. Mom and dad give their
100.
He just turned 17. He could drive. He get that car. He excited. He get the car for his birthday, and then what they do? They go grab a new.
They go grab a new wheel.
So is it the fact? Is it not a gift really for the kid?
That's not always the case.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's not always the case.
You said sometimes they
Just
buy the kid a new car.
No.
my daughter's got new cars.
No. I'm talking about traditionally that has happened a million times. What I'm saying is for him to say is not really a gift because they could have already drove it, right?
Yeah.
Then all those teenagers that got their parents' car on their birthday,
it feel like this. This is how I feel. It feel
I'm about to fuck y'all up.
It feel like.
I can't wait.
It feel like. Damn. Shit. I don't know what to get my girl. I don't know what to get her. You know what, babe? Just take the car. Babe, just take the car. Take the car you already was driving.
That's it. Karen, I don't want to hear that shit. BB, I don't want to hear that shit. Damn, I don't want to hear that shit. If I give my girl the car and I don't buy me a new car,
she don't give
on the bus, is it a gift now?
Wait.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. If I give
that's where I was going next.
Hold on. If I give my girl the keys and say that's your car, put it in there, everything, and I catch the bus and don't buy a new car, is that a gift?
Okay, so
it feels different.
Yes or no?
Go ahead.
No, go. I want you to go.
I still feel like it's just like a pass off. Like the fact but you can't say that he has a car.
So hold on. So what if this? Is this more about emotional intelligence? Like, did he? I think it was the fact that he bought this wheel. Number one, did she have a car? Because the way you're talking, you said
she prefers to drive my car.
So that means she already got a car. From how you read that,
he said preferred.
Preferred. So she had a car. So if he did give her his car, he didn't have to buy a new one. He could have started driving her car. What he should have did if he was really trying to be slick, he should have.
I don't think he was trying to be slick.
He could have gave her his car, started driving hers, waited a few months, then bought himself a new car.
I think that. Listen, no bullshit. But I think that she just preferred that car over the bus. For real, like, cause I can't see it's like, yo, I like this car so much.
She preferred it because there was no other option at that point.
Yeah, no, he said she preferred this car, I guess, over hers. Car. So she had a car the whole time.
So she had that Nissan Altima that you like, G.
Yeah, all right, nigga. You know how I feel about the Multiple.
It's still a chick car. I think that she was probably still appreciative of the gifts. Of the car. It's just that when he got the new car, she's like, oh shit.
Because I remember my boy, he was basically married. They was together for dumb years, had mad kids and everything. He ended up buying himself a new car when he got like this ill ass job. He ended up getting like a big ass truck. Now they got mad kids. So since wifey is always running around with the kids, it just made sense she start taking the car all the time. He ended up in the regular little push around joint that they had anyway, and she ended up with that car. I think it probably would have been an issue if one day on the birthday, let me say this, Slice, if one day it was her birthday and he was like, babe, for your birthday, the car is officially yours. I think she would have been mad too, to keep it 100, bro.
You think so?
Yeah, because of like what he's saying and what she said. She already had access to it.
She's driving the car every day.
It's a gift. She has access. Right?
I think it all depends on if you're in a lower state than your woman when you give the gift. If he gave the gift and he had no car, she would respect him because he fucked up.
Because he on the bus and
it's a sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice.
So,
it's a sacrifice.
Not the fact that it's like, damn, this nigga gave me the BMW and this nigga been catching fucking SEPTA, whatever the public transportation system is in your town. She respects him. But because he got enough money to go get him something new.
Hold on. My bad, yo. Everybody always talking this marriage shit. Do it make a difference if it's not his wife and it's his girlfriend?
He ain't gotta give a shit for real.
If it's your let's think about it. If it's your girlfriend and it's you say girlfriend. No, so this is why I'm bringing this up.
You don't really gotta give her shit.
I'm trying to take Slice out. When you think about this, if a dude said, "It's not my wife, it's my girlfriend," I let my girlfriend have my vehicle, and then I went and bought a new one. It's my girlfriend. Tell me in the chat. Do y'all feel any different about it when we start? Because it always in these conversations, it always turns into these conversations of the difference between a wife and a girlfriend and all of this shit. Sometimes I want to see if women and men will argue against things they said before. Because if there is this graduation of being a wife and these different privileges, wouldn't this fall into that category of, oh, you just a girlfriend? So him giving just his girlfriend his whole fucking vehicle is a big deal. Is it not?
It depends on the financial situation. Does he have it to do that?
Does it matter?
I'm gonna tell you.
No, it doesn't.
Because if I, like he said, the issue, the only issue here, we keeping it real in real life. People ain't going to admit it. The only real issue here is the fact that he bought himself the new car. Right?
Correct.
Because if, like you said, if you had the BMW and you was like, all right, babe, here, take the BMW. Cool. But if you give her the BMW and then you pull up with a Phantom, it's going to be turmoil. The reason is, man, but I feel like because in relationships, people just subconsciously keep score. And you can't look at the gesture that's being done without looking at what the other person has.
You think if he would have did something like bought himself a motorcycle, that it would have been looked at as a little bit different?
No, maybe he's overthinking. How does he know? Did he ask her? How do we know this? Did he ask her the question?
He probably was surprising her though. He probably was surprising her with the car, but I just
sure.
feel like
He might be
I
overthinking.
feel like it was a bad gift.
You think it was a bad gift?
I feel like it was a bad gift.
I feel like it's a gift he had to give her because he already had the plans to get himself a new car. So how he gonna come rolling up with a car?
Because niggas do shit like that too.
Okay.
Because we do shit like that.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how he fucked up now.
Go ahead.
After assessing
What
everything.
the fuck is happening?
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you how.
Keep it a bean.
I'm gonna tell you how he fucked up now. What he was supposed to do. Now, men, right?
Is get a bottle of fucking perfume, take your car, trade it in, and come back with the family.
No. What you just said was right though. You had a part of it. The car should have been a bonus gift, and he should have gave her something cheaper that wasn't as grand. What I'm saying is, if he would have bought his girl some earrings officially like, I just bought you some $500 earrings. That was really your present. And then he just was like, you know what, babe, fuck it. 2 on top of that, take the car.
That's pimp shit.
So now the car really wasn't the gift. This was just, yo, I'm buying a new car. I'm buying a new car. I'm gonna let you have my joint too. But that's just something extra. You don't even gotta take it if you don't want. I really bought you earrings. It was the fact that it was like a grand gesture that she could take is not really a grand gesture. What he needed to do is he needed a primary gift that was cheaper. Let that be the official gift. And then he should have said, like, yo, take the car. Even if he would have did it the next day. Like, and babe, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what? Take the car too, man. That way, boom, boom, boom.
Like
it's
that.
a bonus.
It's kind of like that point.
It's mental warfare.
It's mental warfare.
It is.
It's dinner a gift.
It is.
You got a guy, it's your birthday, he take you to a 5-star restaurant. Is that a solid gift or do you need more?
No, actually, I mean, I would prefer dinner at home. If you could cook or surprise me.
I understand that, but would you consider that dinner a gift?
Yeah. If this is what you chose to offer me and give to me, then I'm going to be appreciative.
No way.
But what about, wait, real quick. Let me add to that. Let me add to that. But the nigga cook you dinner every night.
Okay.
He cook you all the time.
He cooked you dinner he cooked you dinner 4 nights a week. So now he cooked you dinner again. And it's like,
no way are you going to go for that.
He be like, yeah, that's your present. That's your gift.
I mean, it depends on the presentation. I'm a home person. I'm both kind of, but like it depends on what you put into it.
So you're saying a dude could cook, could give you, I understand where some women say, yeah, they could pay for a restaurant, but him just deciding, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to cook these steaks and hook this meal up for you. And that's your gift. You truly believe in the depths of your soul that you're okay with that being your birthday gift.
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you why.
All right, lit. That's what's up.
If she from the Jacks,
and
she eat oodles and noodles and hot dogs on a regular. Now, and it's her birthday. He goes to the store and come back with lobster and shit and put something down that's way more expensive than her oodles and noodles on a regular. Then you might look at that like, oh, he put a candle in
and he better have some candles and some roses everywhere. It better be all my favorite things. It got to be some thought behind all of this.
All
right, Slice, come on. Your girl cooked for you all the time.
Right.
If on, let's say Father's Day. Let's just use it as an example. Father's Day. Your girl cooked for you all the time, several times a week. But then on Father's Day comes, she make you something to eat. The same way she normally make you something to eat. Do you consider that a gift?
No. Because it's not elevated. See, he's elevating her car. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So that's why the meal would have to be elevated.
All he doing is just changing the name on the registration.
No, he's elevated because it's still his car. So he lets her drive it, and he probably drive her shit sometimes.
Bro, once some motherfucker drive your car so many times, it's not your car no more. Like, come on. What if she been driving the car every day for months? That's kind of her car, bro.
He said she liked it, but so it's like kind of like, all right, well here. Then boom, you just pop out with.
I got another scenario on some car shit.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. So real quick. So if that's the case and the gift is the same, right? is that the same case for marriage then? We don't got to go into a whole different joint because it's like,
Okay.
I'm already fucking with you. So now you're giving me yourself as a wife. I already got it. if that's the case with the car too, and official ownership don't
like what you
matter.
just did there.
If official ownership
I like what you did there.
don't matter.
Because if I fuck 10 times, it's my pussy.
Yeah, it's like basically you saying my name went on the. It's like all you doing is putting my name on the car. It's the same thing as saying all I'm doing is putting my name on you, when it's still I got the same thing.
Not a gift.
Not a gift.
The marriage thing kind of changes. Like that kind of changes. Depends on what state you live in. No, let's not get technical, but.
Hey, listen, I know we gotta get out of here, but I want to ask this last question. I don't know if you want to put this on some bonus material or whatever on a different day, but
Yeah,
I had this.
Yeah, we out of time. We go. So what we want to do, y'all, is if we got extra shit for y'all, we want to give y'all some extra material. You know, like on the weekend, we fuck with our audience, so we want y'all to tell us when this stuff should drop. Because we noticed this shit, right? I just want to address this real quick. Sometimes we're buzzer beating. We working on all kind of projects. We might be trying to get the episode out on a Thursday. We can't get it out on a Thursday. Next thing you know, we drop it on a Friday. When we drop it on a Friday, we'll notice in the chat, there's people that's like, oh shit, this is my first time getting the kick it with y'all in the live, because on Thursdays I'll be at work and I can't do it. Right. So we might find that more people get to jump in if we put something out on Saturdays. So sometimes when we in here, we end up in discussions after these cameras go off all the time or whatever like that. So tune in this weekend. We will have another piece of content or something like that where we could go further into this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, yeah, man, let's
that's the end of the Talkheavy podcast.
Yeah. Nah. Talkheavy. Feeling lost, gaining knowledge. I promised that I was honest. I'm tired of being modest. Look at me dealing profit, keep coming, but to be honest, I wanna quit, man, I promise. Yeah. Different hoes, I got options. I'm picking between the tropic, the hottest. Yeah, I'm the hottest. Nah, pull up, let's get it poppin'. You rockin', we rollin' ganja, that sticky fresh out the, you know. And nah, you can't double back. I done seen it all, watch niggas fall doing mumble rap. I done lost my dog, left me scarred, no more humble rap. I get it shit my heart just because of that. Floating, sipping potion, just thinking about where I came from. Humble, cocky nigga, just sold out, I'm still the same one. All my niggas carry guns, cause they just trying to make it home to their daughters and their sons. I'm just trying to claim the throne with my story from the mud. Niggas hate me just because. Speak the truth, I seen it with my eyes, a snake that came from blood. Speak the truth, I seen it with my eyes, no they ain't show me love. Speak the truth, I gave, they wasn't given, still ain't hold the grudge, I mean that. H2O and B shit fell apart, I want my team back. Yeah, I want my team back. Shit, it hurt my heart seeing my main homie relapse. Mike had pimpin', even Magic had Kareem back. I seen that, my effort was wasted. Won't have the time again, won't speak on it. I gotta be conscious with my mind is in, just sleep on it. You know that the dreams will let the monsters in breathe. Cause what is H2O without the oxygen? Yeah, out the oxygen, Come on, let's keep it running. Yeah, I done gave my all of y'all time and time, can I get it back? Nowadays falling off and don't be wishing to get them back. Niggas act like bitches, like really we going tick for tack. R.I.P. the sheetrock, he told me kill him with disrespect. Ran up like 15 and I middled that. K6, he wanna be just like me, I watch him and bring that feeling back. New vibes, 10 bad bitches where I'm chillin' at. New high, feel like Curtis Russell when I lit the pack. You lied, said it's all love, I remember back. We was at the bottom, start climbing and you start kicking back. Jet skis, I'm out in my AC in a different set. Skydiving 10,000 feet, I came out the clouds and wreck. Try to save us, but disconnected once I started rap. You fell in the harder trap, I wasn't gonna put my heart in that. Gave so much that when it's time, but take me neat and all of that. Bad breakup on the phone, you know I'm calling back. Yeah, you know I'm calling back. It's Talkheavy, let's get it, man.